What is up, people? Skywalker Hendrix here with another video for you guys today. I am, of course, looking at Asajj Ventress, long awaited in the Black series. Obviously, this is her Clone Wars look, early Clone Wars look. Not my preferred look at all. I was not going to get this figure at all. I was 100% going to pass on this. I love Asajj Ventress. I actually really enjoy her character in the show. But this outfit is just a little bit too bright and colorful for me, personally. Just when I think of Asajj Ventress, she's in dark clothing, like kind of when she doesn't have that like dress thing on. I know this is early Clone Wars, and it is accurate for the most part. But it's just, when I think of Asajj, I do not think of this like bright, sparkly skirt at all. So I was going to pass on this, but I ended up getting Bo-Katan, Asajj, and another Elite Squad Trooper, as I have a couple of those now. Got them for a sweet, sweet, sweet deal. Like, I couldn't pass it up, so I had to take it. And I ended up with Asajj. So I'm going to do some customizing on her. Probably cut that thing right off, just to be honest with you guys. I'm going to slice that whole dress thing off and see what that looks like. As for me, like, personally, this just was not a high on the list figure, personally. I know it's cool we finally got Asajj. I mean, it's so cool that we just got Asajj in the Black Series as is. And I know people are grateful. I'm grateful. You know, I'm happy for those people that love this look. But knowing Hasbro, I know they're going to release that different looks for her. They're not going to use this mold once. I mean, come on, guys. So I'm going to do a little customizing on this. See how it turns out, since it was just not essential for me. I basically took that deal because of Bo-Katan. And then I was like, hey, another Elite Squad Trooper. Why not? So let's take a look at her, though. Sometimes when I get figures in hand, I tend to change my mind. So let's take a look at Asajj Ventress more closely here. We got, of course, the front of the box. You guys have been staring at it the whole intro. So we got Asajj Ventress down there. Warning, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, with the yellow line for the Clone Wars, as they are color coordinated. We got very nice artwork on the side, as always. Asajj Ventress in that nice yellow. Is that like Jabba's palace behind her almost? It looks like that, but I doubt it is. We got the bio on the back here. Asajj Ventress. Pause if you want to read the bio real quick. Pause it right now. Number 7 in the Clone Wars line. More artwork. Same artwork, but more artwork. Legalese down there. And then we continue the yellow line down there. Nice little window on the side there as it goes over into the big window. We got a window on the top there as well. But if you are collecting Black Series figures, you know this boxing by now. So let's get her out of the packaging. Alright, and her accessories. She comes with 2 lightsabers. This is kind of hard to see, but let's see. 2 lightsabers, there you go. Simple, kind of like Dooku in a way. As we all know, I don't know if this is canon anymore. Well, it's definitely not canon anymore, but you could fill it in as canon in your head if you wanted to. Dooku gave these sabers to Asajj Ventress in the 2D Clone Wars, and she went and fought Anakin and actually gave Anakin his scar. So she comes with both those blades. You know, they're very reminiscent of Dooku's lightsaber, and of course, of course, they had to give it to us. They had to. I mean, you get the double-bladed, curvy lightsaber there. Just looking absolutely awesome. Really liking this. I don't know. I love dual wield, like separate two hands, like dual wielding a lightsaber. And I'm not a big fan of the double-bladed lightsaber. It is cool, but personally, I would totally take two separate blades over two separate blades that were, clipped together. So that's just like my personal preference if I was like in the Star Wars universe. But so like it makes me feel like I want to pose my characters dual wielded. And yeah, these lightsabers are really nice, We got pegs on both of them for weapon storage, of course, and just the cool uniqueness of this lightsaber. I mean, it is kind of like Dooku's, but it is unique in a way, and kind of like Ahsoka's lightsabers too. One is longer than the other. I did not know that until literally right now. That's crazy. I did not know that. So she's kind of got the Shoto blades, kind of like Ahsoka. But they're looking really nice. I'm liking these blades and the hilt and everything. I do like kind of the snaky look to the hilts, So with no further ado, and I just feeling this figure. I don't know. We're gonna have to go into a little debate on what I said about the skirt piece earlier, but these lightsabers are awesome. Are they the same size? Were these not just smaller earlier, like 2 seconds ago? Or are the hilts different size? I'm so confused right now. Because when I had them this way, and the one is shorter. No, yeah, one is shorter for sure. Alright, I'm not tripping. I felt like I was on drugs there for a second. Because I was like, wait. One was just... Alright, I'm done talking about it. Let's look at Asajj. I'm retarded. Alright, and here is Asajj Ventress. And just like I said, when I get the figure in my hand, man, things change. I don't know what it is, but things change when you get it in your hand. This is like a soft, like, I would feel so bad cutting this off this figure, feeling how soft this is and how thick it is. Like, it's thick. Like, if this was, like, blown up huge, I'd use this as a freaking blanket. This is, like, thick and soft, and oh my gosh, I don't think I'm going to cut it off. If anything, I'll roll it up. And that's what I used to do on my Revan figure, because I don't like the down to the ankles dresses thing. I don't know. Especially on Revan, I mean, boys can wear dresses. I don't care what the hell you do. But for me personally, like, my Revan does not have down to the ankle dress. Like, it's just... For one, combat would be hella hard with ankle dresses. Come on now, like, are we serious? Her upper half, and even, like, if you brought this up all the way, she's perfect for combat. She's literally, like, body wrapped. So, it just never made sense, like, in my mind. Like, why would you have a whole dress on, trying to do, like, flips and crap like that, trying to fight with two lightsabers nonetheless, a double-bladed, like, come on now. But, it is the design of the characters, but on my Revan, I ended up just slicing that thing off. I didn't care. The leg sculpt on the Revan figure were so good anyway, so I was like, I gotta show off these legs. So, But this is just looking really nice. I don't know. Again, you get it in hand, and it's a different story. I mean, feeling this fabric is like, bro, they went all out on this fabric for Asajj Ventress, and she is looking so badass. Asajj Ventress is amazing. I really do enjoy her character in the Clone Wars. I think she has crazy character development in the show. Like, crazy character development in the show. So, and I've actually recently been watching, like, when she teams up with Boba Fett, after Dooku, well, she betrays Dooku, kind of, but, you know, not going to go into that. But let's look over articulation and some details. So this head looks absolutely amazing. And I know some people have been saying some of the stuff's off. The mouth looks really good. These little eyebrow tattoos up here look a little shifted this way, but I'm not complaining at all. The eyes look really good. I know there's just a lot of detail here, like this eye makeup goes up a little higher on this side. Obviously, it's like kind of just straight on this side, but I'm not complaining. You know, it's hard enough to mass produce figures with this intricate of face detail, so I'm just really not complaining. This looks amazing. Just the head in general looks amazing. I could really see a lot of customizable potential out of this figure. So let's go over head movement. She can look up about that far. She can look down about that far. That's kind of nice. I think the head sculpt's like on point too. Like, not much tilt. Not much tilt. And I know we were spoiled with that new Obi-Wan, because he literally can, like, lay his ear on his shoulder. But anyway, pretty decent head movement nonetheless. Her arms do go up to 90. Obviously, they swivel all around. And they do have single elbows that go up past 90. Very nice. You know, that is a little bit past 90. So that is always essential. Let's look a little closely here. Oh my gosh, they have tiny ass butterfly joints in Asajj Ventress. This chick ain't got no back to her dress, but she got butterfly joints. I mean, we gotta appreciate that. That's amazing. So, love that. Butterfly joints, essential. And I love that Hasbro is really getting into the butters a lot. I mean, it's almost like every figure now has butters in them. So, really happy about that. Some of the paint is just a tad sloppy around here. I'm not complaining. Again, mass-produced $20 action figure. You know, what do you guys expect, really? I mean, really. It looks good for $20 freaking dollars. Look at this freaking head sculpt. $20, guys. Come on. I really do not like complaining about figures. Sometimes we all do it. I mean, we all do it. So, but I like to think about more appreciative things in the Black Series than complaining. So, I mean, this head sculpt is, oof, it's super good. I think one of the best head sculpts of 2020 so far. Definitely one of the best. I mean, come on now. Ab movement here, we got about none of it, except for side to side. She can move a little bit side to side, but not really a lot of ab crunch. Now, really good paint on this. Of course, this fabric I was already talking about is amazing. The wraps on the side, the whole top piece. She does have two back and forth, which is a bummer. Of course, with lightsaber wielding characters, we would like to see at least one up and down. Two would be nice, but they did this with Maul too, which was a very big disappointment. But let's look at these legs a little bit, which This is kind of, I knew this sculpt was under here, so this is kind of why I wanted to cut this off, but it's too nice too. It's just too nice. It's really soft and it's thick. Like, I don't want to ruin it. So, but this, I like these leg sculpt. If you give them like a nice wash, even this, I think it will stand out a lot more. She's obviously got thigh swivel. Her legs do pop out about that far. They do go forward that far, and they do go back about that far. Really nice leg movement, you know, skinny little legs. She does have a single jointed knee that does get past 90, very nice. Her foot does go back about, I mean, straight down. That's nice. And it does go forward about that much. And she does have rocker right there. Looking nice, of course. I mean, I really digged when I seen a couple other people's reviews. I don't like to watch too many reviews before mine, but I wasn't going to get this figure, so I watched some people's reviews on it. And I really dig this leg sculpt underneath, so that makes me want to scrunch this up, or at least, like, maybe I'll just, like, cut it, like, halfway. And then I'll leave this thing on, like, it's just like what I did with Revan. I mean, I left the sash down there, but I cut his, like, about up here. But maybe I just cut a little bit off, maybe. I don't know. I really just like I don't know. I don't like the look, I guess, of, like, a dressed Sith, like, in a dress. I don't have anything against dresses or anything. I don't want anyone saying, oh, you blah, blah, blah. We all know. I don't have any, but like, she's a Sith. She freaking beats the crap out of people. I just feel like if you were fighting on the regular, you would not have a dress on that might hinder your fighting abilities. So I don't know. It's just weird to me. But again, in hand, love this figure. I really do, because I love Asajj in general. So let's get her into a pose for you guys. And let's maybe compare her with some other Black Series figures from the Clone Wars. Alright, and here is my pose for Asajj Ventress. Looking absolutely badass. I mean, come on. She looks absolutely amazing. Really, really like this figure way more than I thought I would. Just really enjoy this figure. So let's compare her with some other Clone Wars figures. Alright, and here she is next to Anakin Skywalker from the Clone Wars. Looking super dope together. Love this pair up. Just iconic to me personally. So, yeah, looking very, very nice. And of course, here she is with the Count himself, Count Dooku. Of course, Sir Christopher Lee. Amazing. I love these two together. It just is so good. I mean, Clone Wars is one of my favorites out of Star Wars, so just really, really, really loving the Clone Wars love in the Black Series so far. Well, lately. So, yeah, keep it up, Hasbro. We love it. So, keep just pumping out Clone Wars figures. I mean, come on. They obviously sell really well, so keep doing it. But anyway, that is my review for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you all in the next video.